name is Bob Kramer, and I'm the General Manager for Wabash National Trailer Centers, Denver. I also am a member and former chairman of the Allied Conference of the Colorado Motor Carriers Association, and it's a privilege for me to be here on their behalf. Our association represents over 600 companies and corporations throughout Colorado that are directly involved or affiliated with trucking. These companies range in size from 2 to several thousand employees residing in our state. It is particularly appropriate to hold this event in Adams County, which is the home for many of our companies and employees. First, I would like to welcome and thank our distinguished guests and express our heartfelt appreciation for their attendance at this event and the support they lend to our industry. I do want to take a few minutes to provide you with an overview of the trucking industry in Colorado and speak about its value and importance to our state from an economic development and job standpoint, as well as what it contributes to our state. In addition, I would like to share with you some information concerning our industry's highest priority, safety, and the impressive record that our industry has achieved and continues to improve upon. Currently, there are over 127,000 people employed in trucking-related jobs in Colorado. They represent one of 15 workers within our state. In wages alone, this amounts to over $6 billion, with the average annual salary in trucking being almost $53,000, which is 10% greater than the current median wage in our state. From a logistics standpoint, trucks carry the load. Almost 90% of all manufactured freight moves by truck, and 79% of our communities depend solely on trucks for their freight needs. We'd like to say that trucking pays the freight. In its contributions to the federal, state, and local governments, the most recent figures show that the trucking industry in Colorado paid almost $473 million in federal and state roadway taxes, which represents 36% of taxes and fees paid by all Colorado motorists. This despite the fact that we represent only 8% of all the vehicle miles traveled in Colorado. Regarding the environment, trucking has made greater strides in reducing emissions and its greenhouse gas footprint than almost any other industry. As an example, diesel emissions by a 2010 heavy-duty truck are 98% less than that of a 1990 unit. Further, the industry has improved fuel efficiency by more than 30% since 1982. With the new fuel efficiency standards, this will translate even into greater improvements. Finally, many of our companies, including a number of those represented in our truck driving championships, are partners in the EPA Smart Way program, where companies have adopted strategies on how to reduce their fuel consumption and exhaust emissions. On the topic closest to our heart, truck and trailer safety, our industry record has been truly impressive. On a national level, the most recent data on fatal crashes involving tractors in 2008 was 1.64 fatal crashes per 100 million vehicle miles of travel. This rate is at its lowest point since the U.S. DOT began keeping this data. Since 1975, this rate has dropped 64%. In addition, 2010 saw a significant drop in truck-related fatalities throughout the U.S., as well as truck crashes. All of this could not be possible if it were not for a commitment to safety by our companies, and even more importantly, the professionalism and conscientious efforts of those men and women who drive the trucks and make safety a priority. Our truck driving championships are not only a testament to the skills of these drivers, who truly are the best of the best in state, but also in recognition of their attention and commitment to safety. A driver cannot compete in the truck driving championship if he or she has had an accident over the course of the year. In reality, many of the drivers in this competition have 1 million or more miles of safe driving without an accident. In closing, let me express my sincere appreciation to all of you for attending this prestigious competition, and our thanks goes out to the drivers competing in this event and to the companies that support their participation. Thank you. And now, it is a privilege for me to introduce Alice Nickel, Commissioner of Adams County. Alice?
Thank you and welcome to Adams County. I understand these championships, some of it will be decided tomorrow who will represent Colorado. How proud we must be. I go back to the legislature when I always, as a state representative and a state senator, supported the Colorado motor carriers. To me, this is where we move the goods, as they say. They carry the load. You truly carry the load for all of the people to get their goods, get it on time, and is the fastest way that I know of that we are making this progress for the people. The motor carriers and its drivers and its families are to be proud of being in this industry because you are doing a lot for Colorado and a lot for our nation cross country. Please have a good time tomorrow in Adams County and watching this championship. Good luck to everyone, and it is a privilege and an honor to still be proud and represent the Colorado Motor Carriers now as a county commissioner. Thank you very much and good luck to everyone.
Thank you. And now I'm pleased to introduce to everyone the Mayor of Brighton, Mayor Dick McLean. Mayor?
Well, it's my privilege to be here, and it's my privilege to be mayor at this time and be out here being a part of this championship. This is truly an honor for Brighton. Brighton is the county seat of Adams County. We were actually founded in 1887, 15 years before the county was founded. So we consider ourselves the senior, the old father. But we welcome all of you here. We're proud, again, that you're here. And Brighton is just a couple of miles north. We're having our Culture Fest tomorrow, so I'm going to put in a plug for that. Come on over. There's a lot of events going on all day. We have some of the best infrastructure in the state in Brighton and Adams County with Highway 76, Highway 85, I-25 to the west, and 120th going east and west. So you guys make the roads a good place, and we make the roads for you so that you have a safe venue to drive on. And we're proud that there hasn't been any accidents around Brighton in many, many, many years. So it's because of the skills that you drivers have. And we're very proud to be partners with you in this, and welcome, and come on down to Brighton. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd also like everyone to recognize that today we have Colonel James Wolfenbarger, Chief of the Colorado Highway Patrol, joining us. But speaking on behalf of the patrol, it's my pleasure to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Scott Hernandez of the Colorado State Patrol. Scott?
Thank you. You know, first of all, I'd like to talk about the history of the State Patrol and partnerships. And State Patrol has always valued partnerships in achieving highway safety. And I can tell you that there's no better partnership than the one that we share with Colorado Motor Carriers Association. We have a long history with Colorado Motor Carriers Association through many different chiefs. And as we embark on a new plan, and partnerships continues to be one of our #1 roles in achieving safety, we enjoy this partnership with the Colorado Motor Carriers Association, and we're very pleased to participate, as we always have, with this competition. Next, I'd like to talk about the drivers that compete in this competition. I think that it really is understated the millions of miles, literally millions of miles these drivers drive, and the exposure that they have to the dangers. And they continue to be safe, and really with the exposure, they drive with incredible safety, and they're going to display their skills here tomorrow. So I would encourage everyone to come out tomorrow and see the skills. Literally, they can put a 48-foot trailer in a 50-foot parking space, parallel parked, mind you, and it's something to see. And as we were just discussing, it comes down to a matter of inches between the winner who gets to go to the national level and compete at national level. I'd also like to tell you that our partnership with on the national level with associations such as American Trucking Association has been incredible. They always participate in these events, and they bring safety, and they have a road team that goes out and helps law enforcement across the United States promoting safety. So I would just like to commend the industry as a whole, and we really look forward tomorrow to partnering with you again. And I hope you have a great event. Looks like we're going to have great weather, so come on out. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And last but not least on our list of guests today are two members of the America's Road Team. They're the road team captains, Mr. Ron Van Bibber and Tim McElwaney, who would like to say a few comments. Thank you. Gentlemen.
It's an honor to be here today representing America's Road Team and the American Trucking Association. It's a great honor to come to Colorado and watch these drivers perform who's had to be safe for a whole year in order to be here to compete tomorrow. I as a past champion in Utah for the last 6 years, I know the commitment that goes through a driver's mind every day when he gets on the road to be safe so he can get to this point to compete tomorrow. I know the hours of study, the hours of practice, and the hours of learning the equipment that goes into becoming a state champion, to have the honor to go on to nationals and compete and represent your state and your company. It's a great honor. These guys put in a lot of time and effort. There again, thank you for your time, and if you get a minute, come on down and watch these guys perform tomorrow. Thank you.
I'd like to echo Ron's sentiments. Congratulations to each and every one of these drivers for their dedication to safety and professionalism while behind the wheel. And thank you to the families and friends that support these drivers each and every day. You know, a lot of people on the roads get impatient with us when we're out there delivering freight or running up and down the highways. And that is until they go to the store to buy their milk, their bread, their cheese, whatever, go to the grocery store, to the shopping malls, to buy their clothes, their shoes, go to the gas station and get their gas. Then they realize all of that stuff was brought on one of these trucks or one of them tankers. Stop and think about it. How much stuff do you use every day that has not been on a truck at some point or time? Again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you, and I invite you to come and tour our trailer. You look at the brand new Volvo tractor. It's got a lot of safety features on it now. Maybe we can do some ride-alongs. But everybody have a good day, and then congratulations tomorrow for all the winners. Thank you.
Well, this concludes our conference, and I just want to thank everybody for their continued support to our industry. Have a great day. Thank you.